What's up, everybody? Breaking news, y'all. Hit the like button. GFTV got the original footage from that night of that shooting, man. All right, smash that like button. Get everybody up in here. Because, like I said, if we make mistakes, we gon' make sure we get it right. Because that's what real men stand on. Hit the like button, y'all. We ain't here to play no games with them. All right? Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, because it is lit right now. All right. Everybody get the likes up. Smash that like button, man. All right. Get everybody up in here. Get everybody up in here, y'all. We got it. We ain't got no still shot either. We got the actual shooting, y'all. Hit the like button. And yes, I admit, because the way this lighting is hitting the tree, you would have thought that it was totally different. You would think that the tree was totally different. Okay? As it turns out, Julio Foolio did hit a curve. All right? Smash the like button. Let's get them all up in here. I appreciate everybody that's up in here, man. All right? Let's go. Shout out to everybody up in the chat, man. Just like I promised, okay? That anytime something was going to be released officially, it was going to be right here first. All right? Hit the like button, y'all. Let's go. It's a crazy situation going on. Crazy situation going on, as it turns out that shooting started right around that corner at home too. Just like they said. And the weird thing about this whole situation is no police have reported on this. No type of police. Which adds to everything that we've been saying over here from the jump that it's some darker shit in place. Because why wouldn't the police release this? All right, I'm hearing this was released by hotel staff. Hotel staff that was on duty that night. All right. So, like I said, I'm a real man about mine. I step and stand on real shit. And I honestly thought that that tree was a totally different tree by the lighting. It looks like a totally different tree. But now that we actually can see everything with our eyes, okay, in real time, in full motion, the video is worth 1,000 words. The video is worth 1,000 words. This gunman, he got on like a fucking blue hoodie, blue. Smash the like button, man. I owe OG Jacairo an apology, which he ain't got to accept it, but I'm a man about mine, all right? And I apologize that I had this information misguided. But what I'm not going to take back is that that information that you were getting when you started to report on that situation came from right over here. But anyway, that's yesterday's shit. We ain't talking about that, and we moving on because we got a serious situation going on hand now that we actually see the actual video. All right, and like I said, I don't understand. It was multiple killers strategically in place waiting for this man. I don't see how the fuck he got up out of this situation and was able to turn around and make a whole U-turn just to go back in front of the hotel. And you know what I'm hearing, y'all? That Julio died right back there where that car is going at, y'all. All right? Right back there where his car is headed to the back, and we're going to go to the Google Maps and show the exact spot where I believe his car came to a stop and not in front of the Holiday Inn. His car was moved by Kenny, yo. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, yo. All right? As more information keeps coming out, as more information keeps coming out, y'all, all right? There's no way in the world this man took all them shots. Look, we're seeing all the shots. Ba ba ba. All right, there's no way he took all them shots. Wait and look, the gunman's still chasing him around the corner. So there's no way Julio would have been able to turn that car around and make it all the way back in front of that Holiday Inn, yo. No way in the world. No way in the world. Okay? Foolio car was moved from the spot where it came to an official index. His car was moved. And like I said, where is Kenny and all them at right now during this situation? Where is the other car at? What's going on with that situation? Okay, where his so-called buddy, friends, and old pals at? Yeah, it do look like he tried to run him over, man. All right? As this information comes clean, all right? Comes clean. And like I told everybody, I did not believe that that was the actual photo. All right, but come to find out, it is actually the actual still photo. It is actually the fucking scene. Unbelievable. When I'm wrong, when you wrong, you wrong, and you stand on that shit. And that's what we do. I can admit I was wrong. I could admit that I misjudged and misguided this situation. But one thing for sure, and two things for certain that we're not wrong about is how the fuck this shooter, he let off all them shots. Look, there's no way in the world, and the shooter was still chasing him all the way around the back. There's no way in the world that man turned all the way around, came back out this way, and went back around that corner. Nope. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Appreciate everybody up in here, man. We got over 500 plus. All right. Can we get the likes up? All right. I'm bringing it to y'all raw and uncut. No still shots. No bullshit. No blurry images. Nothing. I'm bringing it to you raw and uncut. Right here, right now. All right. Can I get my props on that? Okay. It was a still picture going around. All right. And I was determined to dig deep as people been reaching out all day, looping me, spinning me around the block, acting like they got the real photos and blah with this and blah with that. They got the real video and blah with this, blah with that. And come to find out, one of my fire starters actually came through. Boots on the ground actually came through. Actually came through. And we went through a lot to get this photo. We went through a lot to get this actual video, man. A lot. Okay, so make sure y'all support the content. Support the Cash App. Support the PayPal. Respectively. Because now we can open up some more doors to this whole situation. That also proves that whoever was at that party and whoever was with Julio also helped cover this situation up. Because none of them people are around when this shit is happening, but they all show back up. How did they manage to shoot the other three? Hit the like button. We gonna talk facts. How did they manage to shoot the other three when they're only shooting at Julio's car? How? There's no way in the world. I told everybody those other three people did not get shot. I told everyone this. There's no way in the world those other three people got shot when the shots start right here. When the shots start right here. So how did their car get all the way in the front where Julio's was at? As we see, there's no bullets around that area, right? Exactly my point. Okay? I don't know. People who got memberships, listen, I don't know what's going on your end, but on this end, and from anybody else that can see and view, okay, your Fire Flame Inferno badge is there. Okay, your name is lighting up on this end. All right, and I see the Fire Flame Inferno special badge emoji. This is crazy, yo. Hit the like button. Like I said, I'm gonna bring y'all the real deal Holyfield. I ain't gonna keep cutting shit down, trying to stretch it out, make as many numbers and likes and all that. No, we ain't doing that, okay? We gonna give it to you how it's served on the plate, hot or cold, all right? Like a TV dinner. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. I appreciate you, Jewel, for the super chat. Appreciate you, Drew512, for the super chat, man. Let's go. Because I told y'all we was going to stomp, step, and stand on this shit. All right? I ain't been asleep all night. I ain't been asleep all night. I've been wore out covering this situation, trying to bring people the closest, accurate, actual information possible. All right? That's why my fucking voice was all hoarse on that video I made earlier and shit like that. Okay, this case has really wore me the fuck out. Seriously. All right, but I'm gonna keep setting fire and blaze because that's what we do. Right, it gotta be other angles. It gotta be other angles, man. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's go, man. We got over 800 people in here. Let's get the awareness out that now this footage has been released. Why haven't the gang unit, homicide, okay, task force, ATF, and the feds, why haven't they released this shit? Why ain't the news talking about this shit? What's going on? There's something dark behind all of this. Very dark, yo. Right? Mr. Ball, nasty work. Shout out to One True Empress, my mind up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Snipers are real, all on the roof. Wow. Yo, it's somebody else up here in the corner, y'all. Look, look. Wow. Look, y'all. Soon as the car turned, look, it's somebody else right here. Okay, so they were hot. Listen, they already had the drop on Julio. They already had the drop on Julio. All the way. Look, we got another shooter right here. Right here, y'all. As we're going to slow this whole shit down. We're going to slow it down, y'all. Unbelievable. Okay? Look at the shooter. Look at the light. Look at all the flashes. It's coming from over there in that corner. Right behind this car. Another shooter comes out the side of this car, y'all. Smash the like button. Breaking news. GSTV and the Fire Flame family. Only you're going to get it right here, y'all. All right? Shots is pow, 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 pow. Watch somebody else come out the cut. Right here. Look. Here he come. Out the woods. Out the woods. Okay? Out the woods. Wow. Unbelievable, yo. Crazy, yo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And it's been a lot of people that's been mentioning that people were laid in fields, hiding all behind cars and all kinds of shit. Okay, but we never had no substantial proof of that. But now we have a lot of proof. And just like I told y'all, ever since we've been covering this, as the days go on, as the week go on, lots of shit is going to start to heat up. Okay, smash the like button, man. We got over 1,000 plus viewing right now, man. Okay, unreal, unreal, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Let's get 300 likes. Respectfully, I don't ask for much. All right, I do all the work. I don't ask for much, but a like. But a like. Okay, so we're going to go back into the real time mode. All right, so he comes out shooting. All right, that looks like an AR-15. Someone mentioned that, okay, the type of artillery that was used, or at least one of them that was used, okay, was an AR-15 with the switch on it. All right, and the barrel of that nose looks like an AR-15. Okay, looks like an AR-15 by the long, okay, narrow barrel. And someone is also up here shooting, which explains the hole in the wall at home too, right in the front of it. Okay, they came out the woods. They came from behind these parked cars, y'all. And I told y'all that they was used. Who knows? It's probably an M16, as this gun has similarities to an M16. All right, and that's why the bullet went straight through that concrete the way it did. All right, so it's either AR-15 or M16, okay? Because they both have similar barrels. They both have similar barrels, okay? Reinforced ammunition that could go through reinforced concrete. So can you imagine what it does to a human body, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all. As we got breaking news right now as we speak. Okay? Breaking news. Here's the shooter. He's coming out the side, right where this car is, y'all. There's a shooter there, a shooter here, and I imagine it's some more shooters also that's chasing him, because that's why he came that way in the first place, trying to get away from them shots. All right, and they was right there waiting for him everywhere. They was waiting for him everywhere. Okay, but how did that man manage to take all them shots, all them bullets, make a U-turn, and go all the way back around where home 2 is? What's up, man? Smash that like button, y'all. Let's get in the algorithm. I got damn near 1,500 people in here. I can't get 200 likes. Let's get over 200 likes, y'all, so we can get in the algorithm. All right, and get some awareness out. All right, so everybody else can see what's going on and they can give they take on it also. All right, because I don't know everything. Okay, I could be wrong about some things, and I'm a man enough to admit that. All right, and it takes real ones to do that. It takes real ones to admit when they're wrong. All right, and yes, I was wrong about that still photo. All right, because I honestly believe they was two different separate trees. All right, because of the lighting. Because of the lighting. But we know it's some other shit going on here. Because how did his car get around the front of the Holiday Inn? And how did that gray Honda, how did that gray Honda that old boy was driving, him and his people, how did that get in the front where Julio car is at and not have any shots? And how they get shot when the shots started right here? How did they get shot? And how did so-called shell cases get in the front of the Holiday Inn when everything took place right here? Everything took place right here. He got all the shooters on his ass, bro. Right here. He got all them shooters on his ass coming out of everywhere. There's no way he made it back around that corner. And if he did, why wouldn't you drive up out of the parking lot to the main road? You goes right around the corner and stays in the parking lot? No, 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 no. Okay. All right. Just like I said from the beginning, this whole crime scene has been tampered with. This whole crime scene, okay, is to make it look like something that happened that actually didn't happen. They're not telling us everything that took place and everything that went down. Okay? So now I guess we can see where that car, how his car got damaged on the front end with the wheel. Which something is still strange about that because actually I have a picture of his car in front of the Holiday Inn with that side of the tire and where that fender at in the front on the passenger side. There's nothing wrong with that tire at all. All right? There's nothing wrong with that tire at all. It is still sitting on all fours. All right? And I got the pictures to prove that. Okay? So, how did that tire get damaged? How did that axle, okay, and that rotor get damaged like that? And a lot of people say the tow truck might have broke the axle or something like that. But if you pay attention, it was a flatbed tow truck, right? So we seen the car on the flatbed, how it got loaded on the flatbed, like they it's been loaded from the back of the car. It was loaded from the back of the car. It wasn't loaded from the front of the car and put on the flatbed. It was loaded from the rear end of the car. Okay, and I done seen towing companies, all kinds of tow trucks and shit like that, tow cars with no wheels on them and get them on a flatbread. So I don't see, even if the tow truck man broke the axle or the rotor any kind of way, I still don't see why he couldn't still get that up on the flatbed, even though the front tire was damaged. Okay, because I done seen cars go up on the flatbed with no wheels and with big damage, and they still hook that motherfucking crank up to it and pull that bitch on in. Somebody said he's shooting the tires out. Also, as I continue to break this down, because we make real life matters make real life sense. His car couldn't have got damaged on this curve, because if it did, he wouldn't have been able to make it back around that corner the way that tire looked it, in no shape, form, or fashion at all. He wouldn't have been able to make it around that corner. That tire was fucking bent all the way. Shout out to the whole Fire Flame family up in here, man. Hold up, y'all. Check this out. Okay, so right here is where all the shooting started. And of course, all the drama about the tree and the stepping stones. And I made an honest mistake, okay? And I step on that. But peep the game. He came around this corner. It's a dead end right here. All right? It's a dead end. All right? Smash that like button, man. I appreciate y'all. So there's no way he got shot up all them goddamn times. All right? Went all the way down here, turned around, go past the exit gate, and turn up in here. Why would he do that? Which makes no sense at all. Which makes no sense whatsoever. Which proves, okay, it's a big, big rabbit hole and a big, big conspiracy with this situation. Okay? Real big conspiracy. in every shape, form, and fashion. Okay, they just kicked like 100 people out my live, man. Just kindly come back in, hit the like button. Do y'all believe that actually that man got shot and came all the way back around and parked his car right there? Huh. Right. Every time he's been shot or attacked, he, he either just left somebody he knew or was going to see somebody he knew. Every time. Okay? And they caught him leaving from somewhere or something like every time. Every time. This was a full backdoor move in every shape, form, and fashion. All right. And for Kenny, like I said, for Kenny to still be up, walking around, nothing happened. He ain't got a scratch, no blood, he ain't been shot, nothing. He plays a major part in this shit. He plays a major part with possibly having that car shot out. Okay, because it looks like his windows in the back are shot out, y'all. Look, hit the like button. All right, his windows are shot out in the back. His windows are shot out in the back, y'all. They was all over his ass. They was all over his ass. All right? But where was the gray car when all this shit happened? When all this shit went on? Where was Kenny? Where were those females at? Find it very, very, very often odd as we can see the reflection of an investigator right here taking the picture, which proves the police is releasing this shit on the back end, playing games, yo. Look, we can see the shadow of the ATF federal agent right off the car, y'all. Hit the like button. Right off the car. We can see the ATF agent, the federal agent, whoever it is, forensics, somebody in authority on the scene taking this picture. We can see the reflection off of the car. Okay? Which proves that I believe law enforcement are playing games. Okay? How many times have we seen law enforcement and people investigating a certain crime scene and shit like that? Or police on a certain traffic stop or a certain incident and the fucking what body cam footage get released? Okay, only people that's on the scene that can take them type of pictures and be involved with the investigation can release certain type of pictures and shit like that got access to this shit. All right, and we can clearly see, for example, when that shit happened with Kobe Bryant. When that shit happened with Kobe Bryant, you see how the state police, the paramedics, and everything released footage of Kobe Bryant's what? Dead body parts, him and his daughter in the helicopter. So this is the exact same shit that we are witnessing. This is why these certain pictures are floating around. Okay? And how did the ops get them first? Okay, how did the ops get certain pictures first? Shit, wild and crazy, man. Shit, wild and crazy. All right, and the only people that's left on the scene standing after a vicious, strategic, planned assassination is his right hand man. And like I said, when the ops spin, if they had to drop on this whole situation, that means they had to drop on everybody that was there, including Kenny, including the Mizu dude, and everybody else. So while Julio only gets spanked, while Julio only gets spanked, okay? While Julio only gets spanked, shooters everywhere. All right, and it's more angles out there, y'all. It's gonna come out. It's more angles out there. It's definitely more angles out there. And let me explain something. I'm gonna drop something else strategically too that I've been paying attention to and been doing some investigation on. All right, I don't want to say anything, and you know what I mean. Somebody try to flip it around and shit. But I got something very, very important to share with y'all about the situation containing Young and Ace. Okay, a big bomb, a a big bomb, a big bomb. Okay, because I'm hearing that all of these alleged shooters that probably was involved with this situation, all right, is all on Grand Theft Auto in gaming rooms, all right, in gaming rooms and chats, re-depicting the actual situation, actually communicating, saying subliminal things, implicating, okay, what happened that night with Julio. All right, it's a whole lot of them on that Grand Theft Auto shit. All right, it's a whole lot of them, and I got a lot of information on that that can prove a lot of things that I'm saying. Okay, and I honestly do believe. Okay, Young and Ace done made a lot of terrible mistakes, even if he did not actually do it himself or have anything to do with it. Everybody know that they've been investigating this beef back and forth forever. Okay, so why would you even want to implicate yourself like you tied to this situation? Because you know the feds gonna point the finger right at you from the jump, right at you from the jump. And I'm also getting word on the back end too that the actual people that work the front desk at the Holiday Inn that night, okay, I'm hearing that the actual people that work that front desk at that Holiday Inn, okay, they got allegedly something to do with this situation either. Not like directly far as the setup, but far as the cover up, far as how this footage is being released, okay? Because anybody that's in control of security, okay, can easily download this situation, all right, and have it in the cut on the back end, all right, as it says 4:37 a.m., y'all. Okay, 4:37 a.m. 4:37 a.m. And now I understand what that other picture was trying to show. Okay, because when the still shots came out, it was showing this shit and it was showing a piece of this section. And I couldn't make out like what the fuck is they showing that part for? Come to find out, that's where another shooter was at. Right up there in that corner. This shit is wild, man. And why haven't the police mentioned anything? Why is this not all over Tampa News, yo? This is how you know that this footage was not supposed to got released. This footage was not supposed to got released, okay? Somebody got their hands on this footage, okay? The wrong person. The wrong person. Because you would expect Tampa to be running this shit all day long. All day long. Okay? And I believe some authorities may be playing a part in this, allegedly. Because we can see where this picture is being taken and the angle of this picture. You can see the investigator reflection right off of the car, man. All right, taking the picture, which proved everything I'm saying. Everything is shot out. His back windows, everything, man. Okay, and just like I said, and we can tell how them shots went off. I'm hearing, and I've been heard this. I'm hearing that Julio got shot like 32 times, yo. All right, and them motherfuckers is letting off. Them motherfuckers is letting off 32 times. 32 times. All right. I told you I heard that they decapitated his head off of his shoulders. What we seeing in this picture that's floating around with him in the back seat, all right, that's supposed to be his head back there, yo. That's why we can't hardly see or make out the rest of his body. All you see is like his hair and what's supposed to be the hat. You know what I mean? If somebody's playing some serious games, yo. Okay, it's all a joke in the game. Even with the Julio Foolio trolling situation. Even with that situation. All right? You can tell whoever that is shooting, yo. Look, they ran out. They ran from Bataway. And what I'm thinking, these a couple of these shooters came out that gray car, yo, and came through that cut. Came through this cut right here, yo. Hit the like button. This is where that gray car was at. I believe them shooters came out that gray car and came straight through this cut, which leads you right here where the tree is at, okay? Because that's where he came from. Right here. Had to come from the back side, y'all. Had to come from this back side right here. Had to come from this back side right here, yo. All day long. Okay? And I'm thinking that them shooters that was in that gray car that was supposed to be with Julio in the first place finessed Julio also, okay? It came right through this side spot right here, yo, and ran up on him. All right? And it was the shooter right here in the field. I heard somebody say that they were down in this field, in these bushes right here. As we see a shooter come out from here, came running this way, okay, and the shooting started right here because there was a hole in the wall right there, okay. I'm guessing those shooters, some more shooters came out this way. What y'all think about it, yo? Yup, that's exactly what happened, man. All right, if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what y'all waiting on? Come over here and subscribe because we stop, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principalities, and ain't nothing morally sound or traditional about this whole shit at all. Everything about this whole situation is suspect. It's fucking creepy. It's bone chilling. It's suspicious. And just like the people say in the chat, it's nasty work. All right? This some nasty work. Okay? Nasty, nasty work. Okay? I'm telling you. Those shooters came out of that gray car, yo. It came right through that side. It came right through that side. As we see the shooters starting to come up and run. And one is going to come out this cut right up here. Look, look, okay? Which proves that that audio, all right, that audio is real. When we heard Foolio say, oh shit, them niggas down, them boys down there. And we can hear somebody still by the car while Julio's engine is running. It's two shooters, everyone. We're going to see this shooter come out this way. Then we're going to see another shooter right up here. Okay? You can see the shadow. I'm going to slow it down. Here comes the other shooter. And then when the car go past, you can see the flash from the gun also. So it's one shooter right there and one shooter right there. I ain't put you in no timeout. All right? And nobody put you in no timeout. All right? Now get the fuck out of here before I block your ass. All right? You got to worry about going to war with something else, you fucking goofy. Ain't nobody worried about you motherfuckers. And that's a fact, nigga. Niggas bleed just like us. Fuck you talking about? You think you the only one that bleed? Okay, and that's what Julio thought. Respectfully, he thought he was the only one that bleed, right? He thought he was invisible, right? Nobody worried about that shit y'all popping, bro. All right, because at the end of the day, niggas bleed just like us. The fuck you talking about? Everybody got soldiers that's ready to go to war. If it gets to that level, everybody got soldiers ready to go to war. Just like every other country, every other city, and every other state. All right? So get your ass out of here. You ain't scaring nothing with all that chit chat. All right? Just like Julio wasn't scaring shit with his big ass fucking mouth. All right? And Ace proved that shit. See, real murderers move in silence, man. It's a difference between killers and murderers. All right? It's a big difference. Big different mindset and everything that come with that shit. It's a difference between killers and murderers. Understand that. I know that's right. Don't take nothing to the heart, bro. Alright. We over here just chilling at the same time, we vibing, okay? Have a couple of laughs here and there, have a good time, even though this ain't nothing to be having a good time off of, okay? But we here trying to cover this shit, all right? And it's gonna be disruptions and shit like that. People gonna pop their shit. I understand that. I don't take nothing to the heart, but I damn sure gonna troll you back. Shout out to everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all, man. As we get closer and closer to what actually happened. Or are we getting closer and closer? Because I guarantee you another angle is going to come out too. Another angle is going to come out too. Somebody said it's three. Look at the bottom of the screen. What bottom? Left or right bottom of the screen? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't see no other shooter. I see two of them. I don't see three. Somebody said right before the dude in the blue came out. I'm looking. Yo, somebody recording that with the phone too. Because look how the image in the video moved down. Look like somebody is also recording it with the phone, yo. All right. Even though it has a timestamp on it. Okay, I see what's going on. Somebody's actually recording this from a phone off of a computer monitor. So I get it. All right, they're recording this with their phone and actually watching it on a computer monitor. Somebody keeps saying a third shooter down at the bottom right. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, it is. Yo, it is, yo. It is. It sure is. Right there. Right there, yo. Right there, y'all. Another shooter. That's 3 shooters, yo. You are absolutely right. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. 3 shooters, yo. Another shooter. Okay, so this shooter comes out first. All right, that's 3 shooters all together that we're seeing, yo. 3 shooters. We got one who popped out first. Then the other dude in the blue, he start running up on that shit, which I believe, old dude, look, they got on that ninja shit. All right? They got on that ninja shit, y'all. So the first one, he comes out like Ninja Gadian and shit, yo. Okay, probably came off the roof, climbing all on the walls, hanging on the cars, all kinds of shit. All right, y'all know that Ninja Gadian shit, right? All right, so we got a Ninja Gadian coming out off of the side of the home 2 walls, some motherfucking where. Then the other shooter comes. Oh yeah, they were lighting that shit up. Ain't nowhere in the world he turned that car all the way around. Hell no. All right? All them shooters came out of that gray car. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, and they all switched clothes. This explains why all that luggage was in the back seat of that gray car the way it was, y'all. I'm telling you, the same people that was with Julio, far as them niggas go, including Kenny, was one of them shooters. And this is why we see the luggage in the back seat of that gray car all over the fucking place. Because they switched clothes. They switched clothes and put them hoodies and shit on. They switched clothes and put them hoodies and them pants and shit on. And start lighting his ass up. That explains why the gray car was stationed in the front. And I just showed y'all how they ran up on him from this shit right here. They came through this cut of the Holiday Inn and home. They came through that cut. They came right through that cut, yo. Right through that cut. It matches up perfectly where that gray car was parked and how they jumped out and ran right through this cut, yo. It's perfect. It's perfect. You got the sidewalk on the side and the back end where everybody chilling at in this little sitting area, okay? You could come right through that sitting area or run straight down this side right here, straight down this shit. You see? It's a sitting area, and I believe it's a pool over there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yup. That's exactly how that went down, yo. Absolutely right, y'all. He been saying he had a snake in his circle. Ace was letting him know in so many words that you got a snake in your circle. I was illustrating that last night when Ace was on Clubhouse telling that nigga like, bruh, you broke. You buy loyalty, nigga. All right? You buy your friends. All right? You buy love. Ain't nobody around you loyal and you broke because you what? Buying loyalty. That's exactly what that man said out of his mouth. He said the man was buying loyalty. Said the man was buying loyalty, yo. Yup, they set this man up every which way. Every which way, yo. All right, and now more shit is coming out that he went to that hotel for some freaks. He was there for some freaks, yo. Some IG freaks or some shit like that. Okay, because I explained to everybody also that he was weak when it comes to that poo nah nah. All right, I've been thinking about you. Ooh nah nah nah. I've been thinking about you. Ooh nah nah nah. Anytime he wife his op, one of his biggest ops, baby mama, what that tell you? All right. So also alleged reports are coming out that he went there. All right, to have some type of freak show party with some unknown females. With some unknown females. And who knows? It probably was the same females that was at that party that we seen at the Airbnb and at that hole in the wall club. And all of a sudden they all disappeared. And I find it real crazy that old boy staying at the Holiday Inn. That tells us a lot too. Yup. They say he didn't even know nobody at that party but his immediate people. So if you gonna have, if somebody gonna send, for example, if it wasn't nobody around him, far as the 6 block go, if somebody gonna send an IG girl in there to actually set up this situation, they're going to set up everybody that's there, that whole particular group, okay? Because they're not going to take any chances of one of their men getting knocked down or getting shot or hurt while they're trying to pull this off. So you know they're going to what? Jump on the what? Other affiliates of the group. Other affiliates of the group. Because there's no way in the world that if somebody going to send a setup girl up in there to pull this situation off, they're going to knock down everybody. The ops is going to knock down everybody and not leave no witnesses, no accounts. As many witnesses and all that shit was left, right? But only the ones that was actually close to him that we seen on the scene when it went down. But why they not saying nothing? We haven't heard nothing from them. We haven't heard an IG post, nothing. Not even an RIP Julio. None of that shit. Are they being silenced? Only time will tell. Is they being silenced about the situation? Is his mother being silenced about the situation? All right, is she being told not to talk about this situation? Because we know those other three alleged victims that supposedly got shot, we know they're being told to be quiet. But for what reason? That's crazy, yo. That's wild as fuck, man. Anybody talking that dumb shit, mods, get them up out of here. Ain't true. I give you the power to block. While I take care of this on this end. Shout out to everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all. Okay, as we break this shit down. Okay, because we got a lot of trolls and shit up in this motherfucker. Right? Real, real no brainers and illiterate motherfuckers. We can all see that by what they text and what they put, right? Practice what you preach. Alright? Practice what you preach. Because y'all motherfuckers wouldn't be able to live a day in my shoes and do what I do on this shit. Because if you could, you had your own shit. Instead of in my shit. Pulling my meat. Pause. Alright? Trolleys. 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 But check it out. Now this also explains why Kenny was on the scene till the sun went down. Helping them people put that shit together. Helping them people what? Yeah, helping them people put that shit together. Helping them people clean that shit up. Okay? Because we still ain't got an official story yet. And I honestly believe they changed their clothes. Remember when you hearing it here first. I honestly believe The same people he was with was actually some of the same shooters, yo. Some of the same shooters. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because the way that shit is lining up, where the shooters came from, in that particular direction, you could tell they came right through that cut. They came right through that cut. They came right through that cut. No doubt about it. And Foolio died back there. He died back there where them dumpsters at. Right where they turned that corner. Right where he turned that corner at. Julio died back here, yo. There's no way he bust that U-turn and came right back into the shooters again. All right, and I believe his car was moved, yo. What y'all think about it, man? What y'all think about it, yo? I dropped the link in the chat, man. If anybody wanna come up, speak their piece now that everything is coming out, know what I mean? Probably share what you done heard, know what I mean? That might add some credibility to everything, okay? All right, because I want to hear the people' opinion. I want to hear everybody's opinion and their perspective and what they think about this situation. Know what I mean? Because I ain't right about everything. All right? I'm not right about everything. Nobody is. And I like to hear some different perspectives on this situation, man. All right? Let's go, man. Hit that like button. I appreciate everybody that's up in here showing me love, man. All the new subscribers. Make sure y'all get y'all memberships. Come over here, okay? And get your fire, flame, inferno badge. Only over here at GFTV, man. All right, as we stomp, step, and stand all over this situation, man. Bring y'all the best content and the best visuals in the motherfucking game. Let's go. All right, and that's a fact. See what's going on here. Somebody coming up named Zay Brown. I ain't never see you in the chat. Was Zay Brown ever in the chat? The like button, man. Cause we here to talk about this shit, man, and break this shit down and give everybody else a chance to speak on this shit. Okay? That's what we here to do. Give everybody else a chance to speak on this situation, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the whole Fire Flame family, man. Why you leave, bro? I was about to bring you up. He left. He left. I was about to bring him up. All right, I got to make sure I just ain't bringing anybody up just like that. I appreciate the donation, man. I do. I just ain't bringing anybody up if I don't know who they is, because people be trolling, showing all kinds of fucking porn on your live and shit. All right, so I got to make sure they right. I'm not risking my channel for nobody. And I don't believe I ever seen him in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't never seen that man in the chat. All right, this motherfucker's talking about ain't no footage. You ain't been here long enough, bruh. You late talking about ain't no footage. You crazy as hell. Where you been, boy? Where you been, boy? Where you been, boy? All right, shout out to everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all, man. All right, yep. And I'm gonna click, make your ass up out of here. See something here, man. I dropped the link, yo. Anybody want to come up? Everybody speak your piece. But you ain't gonna get that trolling shit off and fuck up my live. I can promise you that. I'm prepared for all that goofy shit. You ain't fucking with no dummy. Alright, but it looked like Julio was fucking with a lot of dummies, right? Because look how he let them niggas set his ass up. Literally. He let them niggas whack him up close and personal from all positions, yo. All positions. All positions. Ain't that something? That's wild, yo. So, I honestly believe this shooter came from in between the buildings of Home and Holiday Inn, coming from the front entrance of that little space in that driveway, right next to that smoking section where them killers came through at. They came through right there. They came through right there, y'all. Ain't no doubt about that shit. All right. And I honestly believe that they done switched clothes. They switched clothes. Switched clothes, y'all. This is what I'm thinking. Like I said, man, when you go into war, when you go into war like this, and the type of beef he done inherited, man, oh man, oh man. Okay? You got to have money to go to war, bro. You got to have money to go to this type of war. Okay? Ace was clicking up with a lot of clicks in the city. Hit the like button. Okay? Ace was clicking up. ATK was clicking up with a lot of fucking gains and clicks in the city, which wind up overriding the artillery and ammunition that Julio had, far as gang wise, far as numbers, okay, it's strength in numbers. It's strength in numbers, y'all. And old boy moved right and played his part correctly. All right, played his part correctly. That's crazy, right? Definitely played his part correctly, okay, and strategically, okay, put them under his wings because he got that bag. And they knew he was broke because they was telling Ace he was broke. Okay? I bet you Kenny even told Ace, man, that nigga ain't got that bag. That nigga ain't got that bag. He ain't got that bag like you think he got. Okay? I'm around a nigga. I know. Kenny was around Julio a good year. As soon as he came home, he jumped right on on Julio meat. Right away. Right away. I already told y'all that they were talking on the phone while Kenny was in jail. They were talking on the phone. When the nigga came home, Kenny was talking to Ace, building with the nigga. And I played it yesterday when Kenny told Julio to stop dissing on who? Ace. Because he said Ace must be on your mind, nigga. He must be bothering you. I ain't gonna be talking about it, nigga, unless he bothering me. Okay? So in a way, Kenny was talking that slick shit to Julio. Instead of Julio putting him in his place, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's my op. That's my op. It is what it is, and that's what the fuck it is. Okay? But no, Julio swallowed his spit, all right, and held his tongue. And he ain't let Kenny know what the fuck it really was. He ain't let him know how he really felt. Because if he did, Kenny wouldn't have been around Julio. Julio saying that he went up there and mentioned Ace in that video. Julio saying that he went up there and said, I told old bruh he need to stop dissing. He'll go a lot further if he stopped dissing. Okay, and Ace told Julio on Clubhouse, every song you make, you dissing on me. Every song you make, nigga, you got my name in your mouth. You got my little brother name in your mouth or 23 name in your mouth. Every song I make about you, okay, I don't put your name in it. This is what Ace was telling Foolio on Clubhouse. All right? And if we do the research, I say Ace is about 90, 85% right on what he's saying. All right? Might be 99.9 after this situation. All right. If anybody else got any information on this situation, man, okay, hit me up on the DM, okay, on IG at Godfear, Godfear TV on IG, or at Godfear TB316 at Gmail. All right. Let it go at the bottom of the screen. You can hit me on my IG at Godfear TV or hit my email if y'all got any other information on the situation or anything else that y'all are hearing or, know what I mean? Somebody said he got the Crash Dummy of the Year award. Literally. What y'all think? Okay? Do y'all think Julio was one of those rappers that didn't think, or I'm not even going to say rapper, one of them particular people that didn't think before he acted on things or reacted on things? Didn't actually think things out before making certain decisions? Didn't actually think things out before he signed certain contracts and shit like that? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. All right, because the man been driving the same car all around Florida for the past 3 goddamn years, yo. For the past 3 goddamn years. Unbelievable. Like I said, man, they had to come from that side, but there's no way. Foolio took all them shots, made that U-turn, and came back out this way, yo, to go back to the shooters, just to go around this corner. No way. No way. No way, y'all. Would y'all do some shit like that? You think your brain would be in the train of thought to do some stupid shit like that? And then it gets parked right here, nice and neatly. Nice and neatly. It gets parked. Nice and neat. The car gets parked right here in this spot. And the grayish car is over there. Ain't no way. But I tell you one thing, those killers came right through this side. Okay? A couple of them shooters. All right? Unless they all came through this way and split up. One went behind the car and all that shit and everything. Because I told y'all on one of my lives that that night Julio got knocked down, it was packed. It was packed, yo. It was packed in here. Excuse me. It was packed in Home 2 and Holiday Inn. Because I'm hearing the ops was already staying there. I'm hearing some of them ops was already staying in that hotel. All right, and I actually do believe those killers, those shooters, changed their outfits and their clothes. All right, and they tore his ass up. Look how close the shots are. Look how close they are up on that car. Look at the back window. It's shot out. The whole back window is shot out. Shit. Ace knew everything. And I'm going to prove that too. Okay? All right. He was, yo, they were depicting this situation. Okay? All on Twitch and shit. Okay? Or Grand Theft Auto. All of them. All of them. Okay? Even on the game. Okay? It's like an ATK 6 block chat rooms and game rooms and shit like that, and they all be inside this one game room playing Grand Theft Auto, like real ops in real life against each other. And they actually got 6 blocks and ATK hoods and shit like that in this Grand Theft Auto video game, yo. All right, and the ops be actually playing each other on this Grand Theft video game. All right, this shit is crazy and it's wild as fuck. All right, and I'm doing a breakdown on that right now as I speak, man. The way that man driving, you could tell he already hit in multiple spots because the fucking car not really even going that fast. And look, the way that you can tell where he coming from, the angle, okay? The way that car is coming, it's going to it's going to come like toward like out of this area, like it's coming from the inside, then coming back out because it's a car portal right in front of home too. All right, it's a car portal. See, so he was inside this car portal. You see what I'm saying? And he came out of this car portal, which explains why the bullet hole is right here, y'all. Hit the like button. Which explains why the bullet hole is right here in this wall. He was under this carport. He was under this carport, y'all. Yep. He was under this carport, which proves one of them shooters came from this area somewhere. And his car was up under this car portal. Because look how it come into view. Look how it come into view. Check it out. See? See that? Look how it come into view, y'all. Okay. It come into view like a S. Like a swerve. See? You see? You see? He swerved. Watch the swerve. Swerve. See that? Here comes the swerve. What's up, Angela? What's good? He had to be at home too. He had to be at home too. Had to be there getting a room or something. Because he had no business even there. For what? Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news, man. Okay. Finally, we got some actual credibility footage that has finally surfaced about the Julio Foolio shooting situation and what possibly took place that night. And still, no official police report released. Still, no coroner report. I've been looking for it. Still no coroner or autopsy report either. No coroner or autopsy report. No death certificate either. No death certificate either, y'all. Nobody's talking about a funeral or anything. His mom ain't saying shit. Jacksonville ain't saying shit. His closest people, like his 6th block gang in 45th Avenue B and all of them. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody talking about the fact where is Julio's body? Where is he going? How many times he got shot? What was the fatal bullet that sealed his fate? What kind of guns was used? And like I told y'all last night, this situation is sealed by the feds. But somebody on the inside is playing games and releasing information. And it seems like the authorities don't give no fuck, right? Because this should never be happening right here. Nobody should have their hands on this footage. And if they do, all right, if they do, it proves that somebody on the inside, okay, handed it down, handed it down, handed it down, and handed it down. Right. Remember when King Von got knocked down in Atlanta at that hookah lounge? His autopsy was out the next day. The camera footage, everything. Which that camera footage from King Von, that was with a phone. Somebody was filming that with a phone on the second floor of that hookah lounge because I mapped that whole area out. And the way that camera angle is coming from higher up from that window in the hookah lounge. But yeah, anyway, his autopsy report, matter of fact, his body was on the internet everywhere with a Y incision. with a Y incision. Literally, everything had came out real quick about Vaughn, like right away. And I found it strange too that the police never even bothered to even investigate or go after the people that released that footage with King Von. Because the police didn't release it. And that situation that happened in the cookie shop with Young Dolph, look how they released that shit down there in Memphis. Okay, even though that shit looked photoshopped as a bitch, okay, but this proves right here that we actually will never know until we see the whole footage, y'all. Hit that like button. All right. This proves that you actually really don't know because I was wrong. And I can admit that. That's why we need to see the rest of that Young Dolph footage also. All we got is a still shot, and that's all we ever got. Yo, to all my Fire Flame family, FFN, Fire Flame Nation, everybody that's in the chat, man, if y'all comment something in the chat and it don't happen to show, it's not nothing against anybody. All right, I just got my chat set up that it blocks, you know what I mean, certain language and shit like that. That's all. So I don't want y'all to get offended like I'm blocking y'all shit. Y'all can actually see when you getting blocked out when somebody time you out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I do got the power to show certain shit like Sea Dog 1983 TV. Know what I mean? I show it. I show the raw shit like that. I just don't want y'all to think that it's anything against y'all. Because if you go back to the comments, it's up there now. If you scroll back down in chat to the recent live chat, you'll see that I approved it. You know what I'm saying? Even you too, JBO. I appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting over here too, man. I really do, man. For everybody that's been stomping, stepping, and standing with me and what we do over here. Just like they said, man, hit that fucking like button. It's free, man. It's free. All right. This is what we all been waiting for, man. This is what we all been waiting for. All right. And now we get to hear different takes and different perspectives, how people see this whole situation in real time. All right. As we see three different shooters, three different shooters, y'all, three different shooters, three different shooters. You're going to see one come out at the bottom, right here, looking like a straight ninja. And we got another shooter. He's coming out up at the top here. When the dude in the blue come running out. Look at that shit. Hawked him down. Then the other one comes out right here. Okay, and start blowing shit down too. All right, the headlights actually show the second shooter. He has on all black. All right, I won't be surprised if there's some other shooters up in this shit. You heard? It wouldn't surprise me at all. All right, and let's all admit, when we see this shit at a still shot, it do not look official, yo. It do not look official at all. At all. But it actually is. Which I don't know why they played with the pixels. Somebody played with the pixels to block the shooters out and make them look all blurry and shit. Because all the other cars are crystal clear. Julio car is blurred out. Okay, and the shooter is blurred out. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because it was an inside job. It was an inside hit. All right, and they trying to cover it up. Look at the car. Look how blurry it is. I can see that car over there perfectly clear. A four-door. Okay, even some of the makes of these cars, we could make out the makes. Okay, literally. Look all the way around the corner. The whole car, that whole shit is blurred out. Everything is blurred out. Everything. Which lead me to believe that somebody don't want us to see somebody. Somebody don't want us to see somebody or recognize somebody. Okay? Even though they have hoodies on and masks on, okay, people know how to analyze and study body language. All right? So people can tell if it's a certain person by the way they walk, by the way they move, by the way they run, and all that shit. Okay? By the size of their body and the height, all that. Even if you got a mask and a hoodie on. If a person know you very well or know of you and then analyze you from top to bottom, no homo shit, they still know who you are. So it's somebody they don't want us to see somebody. They don't want us to recognize somebody. They don't want us to recognize somebody. Literally. That's right. Somebody they trying to hide and cover up. And is this why it ain't hit the news and shit yet? How is this shit all on the internet and it's not on the local news or anything? It's not on the national news or anything. Somebody is hiding this all the way. All the way. What y'all say about it? Ain't that's the only time they hide shit? It's when they what? Don't want us to figure something out. When they don't what? Want us to know something, right? Right. Okay, and we know these killers most likely surrounded the whole fucking building or some military style shit. Okay? And all them guns that we hear popping off, we know it came from this scene. We can see 3 shooters just right here alone. Hold on. Hold on. I want to see something for a minute. Okay. Hold on a second. It proves all that shit that we hear in that background, yo. We can clearly get an idea.
Oh, these niggas down there.
Whoever was shooting that gun was close up on Julio and still shooting and firing. Okay? That fucking gun and the sound of it and the way it's going off is right there where that iPhone is at. All right? It's right there where that iPhone is at.
Oh, these niggas out there. Oh, these niggas out there.
Okay, so all that commotion and shit that we hear, okay, runs in right parallel in the line with everything that's going on out there. Okay, everything, everything. And I won't be surprised. Like I said, man, Kenny was involved in this situation in every shape, form, and fashion, bro. All right? I won't give a fuck what nobody say. I won't give a fuck what nobody say. And this is how we got this audio. This is why also we hear this car. Okay, everybody, it's a big commotion in that parking lot. Everybody like, it's me, come here, me, come here. You see, because everybody is masked up. Okay, people coming out of every fucking where. And everybody trying to regather and regroup. Everybody is trying to regather and regroup. Somebody else said they hit like one of the shooters, shot one of the other shooters. All right? And that's why they're not reporting who actually got hit, because it was one of them shooters. It was one of them shooters. It was one of them shooters. It was one of them shooters, yo. All day long. And that's exactly why we not getting the rest of the footage. Because I want to see that car turn around and come back out this motherfucker. Hit the like button. I want to see this. I want to see the rest of that footage when that car went back there to a dead end. It's a dead end. I want to see that car come back around that motherfucker, yo. Straight like that. I want to see that car come back around this corner. And I doubt we'll see that, because that's going to prove that it all was some bullshit involved, yo. And we already know that it is. All right. I'm going to put the audio over the video. All right. Hold on. I'm going to put the audio over the video. I'm going to put the audio over the video. Hold on. Give me about less than a minute or so. I'm in my software studio right now. It's only going to take me about 2 seconds to edit and overlay it, then micro edit it. I'm doing this in real time too. Okay, so oh, shout out to everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. And yo, and it's some wild shit. It's coming, y'all. I appreciate y'all for bearing with GFTV and the Fire Flame family. Cause we gonna make this shit make sense, ain't we? All right, we gonna make this shit make sense. All right, make sure it's playing right. All right, I got it, y'all. Hit the like button. Thank everybody for being patient. All right, 2.5 seconds. It'll be here, man. I appreciate everybody for being patient, man, because yo, this shit is wild and this shit is crazy and it is heating up. It is definitely more to the situation that is going to come out as we literally finds out. Okay, the official report and footage has finally come out about Julio Foolio shooting and camera footage. After all the speculations and things like that, it is finally being put to rest. It is finally being put to rest, y'all. That's right. It is finally being put to rest. Okay? So with that being said, man, let's run the audio with the combined. Let's run the audio of the alleged shooting with the video. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Hit the like button. I did this for y'all in real time because my fire starters requested it, man.
Oh, these niggas got it. Oh, these niggas got it.
That shit sounding off, man.
Oh, these niggas got it.
This shit lit, y'all. This shit lit.
Oh, these niggas got it.
They tearing that shit up.
Oh, these
All right,
niggas got it.
and peep how they release audio and shit first, and then this alleged other second piece of the audio comes out. But look when the actual footage comes out. Okay, and we all know these cameras these days have audio and video. Audio and video, all right? We seen plenty of camera footages with up-to-date cameras in 2024 that has audio and video. The audio is blocked out of these cameras for a reason, y'all. Hit the like button. The audio is blocked out on this camera footage for a reason. Because the same shit we're hearing in this audio that I overlap and edit with the video, it's the same shit that you would hear if they actually was to play the audio and they don't want nobody to know. Just like they don't want nobody to know how the shooters look, how Julio car look. They're smearing that car out only to smear the shooters and hide them. Because Kitty voice and females and everything will be on this recording. And they know people will hear that shit. They know people will hear that shit. Hear them females? You hear multiple other niggas. I'm shot. I'm shot. It's me. It's me. Somebody said I'm hit. I'm hit. You can hear Kitty say, I am too. I am too. But you ain't getting hit. There's so much commotions going on. So much shit going on within this 2.5-second situation that took a turn for the worse. All right? This is how quick shit can happen when you out having a good time. All right? In the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong motherfuckers. With snakes in your grass. All right? And the way that they were shooting, just like somebody said in my chat, it was like crossfire. All right? They were like cross-firing across from each other, which understands why one of these shooters got hit. Straight like that, which makes complete, perfect sense. Okay, because he's firing from this way. The other killer came out of here firing. He firing in the same direction as the shooter, even when he over there and the shooter running on the side. He's still shooting in a crossfire direction. And this is why one of them, or maybe a couple of them, who knows, got hit. Because like I said, the ambulance was on the scene first, you guys. Excuse me. The fucking cameras was already on the scene before the paramedics and shit showed up. Let's not forget that, guys. Cameras were set up outside of the Holiday Inn before the stretchers came in. How do that happen? How is that possible? Usually when cameras and shit get to the scene, the people that's hurt or got injured or wounded and still living is usually off in the ambulance already at the hospital. We actually don't see them picking up people and putting them on the stretcher unless it's from a camera phone, like they did George Floyd and Nipsey Hussle. Peep the game. We don't see no regular TV cameras set up out there. Then TMZ post the shit first. These shooters was familiar with Foolio, yo. Ain't nobody telling us nothing over here. Shout out E-Trade Travel, man. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Somebody said it looked like GTA. All right. And I told people it's some depictions taking place. Look, they shot out his back windows. Everything. That's the good question. Where are the bullet holes on the right side of his car? That's a good question. Because his driver's side, I don't know if the driver's side windows, I don't know if they were shot out or they were rolled down. Okay, but I do know he ain't had no windows on the car on his side. So I believe that's why I'm like, and when they knocked him down and hit him up, there's no way he could have took them shots and came right back around this parking lot. He eating a lot of shots, and you got to remember they caught him in the carport, y'all. It's just why it swerves out of there when he go out. He swerved. It's like a swerve, cause he up under the carport when them shots started. Okay, they was hitting that nigga point blank with that motherfucker. All right, and whoever shooting this bitch, all right, they knew how to shoot that motherfucker because they got it in the level of the eye. It's in eye level. It's in eye level, y'all. All right, meaning this motherfucker is aiming that bitch literally. Okay, I just seen a motherfucker try to shoot some big, some big shit like this and don't really know what the fuck they doing. Okay, they got it all low by their waist. You know what I mean? That motherfucker's supposed to be against your shoulder, eye level. So when you get ready to let that bitch go, all right, whatever you aiming at, it's going to have the exact right trajectory to knock your motherfucking target down. Trust me. These type of guns are meant to be held at shoulder level and eye level. Those are the most accurate pinpoint shots that do the most damage. And you ain't gonna waste no bullets. But you come out there trying to shoot that shit like you see in them gangster movies, all right? And see if them bullets won't be all over the motherfucking place. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. So they definitely knew how to shoot. Cause that bitch at eye level, yo. against the shoulder. Against the shoulder. All right? So they burnt that corner. And he was right up under this carport. He was right up under this carport, yo. All right? That fucking shooter had a clear shot. I don't see how he ain't knock his ass down. Because they definitely got some shots off before he started dropping. And the way they came at him, that motherfucker ain't know what hit him, yo. He ain't know what hit his ass. I'm telling you, that was a big bag. Look, 1, 2, 3. I think you already done off about 3 or 4 before Julio even got past him. And then the other motherfucker started kicking back. Not to mention the dude that was down here who came out the cut. Yeah, man, but this is going to get very, very interesting, yo. Damn, he let that shit off. He let off like fucking 8 shots. He already let off 8 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. All right, he was letting that bitch go already though. He was letting that bitch go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. And who knows, there's probably a couple more in between, but the headlights and shit. So this shooter in the blue already let off damn near 10 shots before the nigga even got right here. That's not including what we not seeing, y'all. One, two, three, 4. Yo, and then look, he come out, he already letting it go. And that's where the crossfire happened at, y'all. This is how the other shooter got shot as we strategically break it down. This is how that other shooter got shot, y'all. Right here. Hit the like button. This is how that other shooter got shot. He was shooting across from him and he was shooting that way. Because they both was trying to shoot at the car at the same time, which caused an inconvenience, all right, in the crossfire. Peep the game. Look, he's shooting. You can see the shit lighting up. They shooting literally back and forth at each other. And I believe this is where the crossfire took place. Somebody said you can see the bullets hit the ground behind other people's cars. Yeah, man, you can see all kinds of debris flying up from the ground and shit like that for the cars. It's a lot of shit going on in here. Word up. Nah, I believe this might actually be the video, man. This is it. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay, but the only doubts we have is what's been going on, okay, on the table where the deck has been cut and the cards is being played by these players that we done seen surrounding this situation. That's where we at. That's where we at with this whole thing, man. All right. We don't cover it from the major perspective because we all know the major perspective and the major narrative be full of lies and bull shit, okay, all the way shit. And everybody know who these major players are. Okay, we in the YouTube streets now. Everybody know what it is and what's going on. All right, what they say, we don't need the news. All right, we don't need nobody to tell us or give us no updates or no fucking press conferences or no information. Okay, because it don't do nothing but add to our credibility because it make y'all look suspect. Okay, it make y'all look suspect, and it also makes people to what continue to tune in and watch people on the YouTube streets break this shit down straight like that because we haven't seen no official, no official tissue from no official authorities. And I believe this is all alleged. All right. I honestly believe that, like I said, I'm going to say it again. I said it earlier. Somebody on the inside I'm not talking about the inside where Julio and them. With that situation, we all know snakes is in his grass, okay, but it's some other type of snakes roaming in this grass, all right? Some big anacondas, paws, some real big anaconda players that's got their hand on this deck. They got their hand on this deck playing these cards because how would we get this photo? This is actual crime scene evidence that is being released into the meta world, y'all, into the meta universe. These are official crime scene pictures that the news didn't even broadcast or show this exact picture. Okay, I don't know if that's Julio's his body or not. You can't tell. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Some people say it is. Some people say it ain't. You can't make out anything, but it's little his dreads and stuff like you can't make out anything. All right, but one thing for sure, two things for certain that we could make out is this person taking this crime scene photo. This person taking this crime scene photo, which means somebody had to release this shit from that end, from that source. Where else did it come from? Unless Kitty was taking these pictures, because we know he was on the scene all day, right? And he sent them off to people before they locked his ass back up. But that's the only thing I can think of because we make real life matters make real life sense. Straight like that. Straight like that. Yeah, man. So now that everything is out in the air, let's see what happens. Let's see what takes place. Let's see what comes up next. All right. Let's see what comes up next. We'll see what gets released next. Okay, has it been exactly 9 days? 9 days. No, 10 days. Julio been gone. Within 10 days, so much shit has been happening. Even with his situation, with them trying to capitalize off his death and shit like that. All right, it's some wild shit going on. I tell you that much. All them shots, hell no. Somebody moved his car. They moved that car. Yup. We going out with a bang. All right. If y'all think Julio's car was moved, drop a one in the chat. If y'all believe Julio's car got driven around this corner by himself after he took all them shots, he busted U-turn and came back and parked around the corner, all the way at the front of the Holiday Inn. Drop a two in the chat. One if you don't think so. Word up. A lot of people saying one. Some people say two. He drove through that cut. You think so? You think so, man? Who knows? I don't think so, though. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah, it's damn sure possible. You right about that, yo. Because I ain't never really think about all this opening here. And if it wasn't any cars here, yo, it's possible, yo. Which adds why his windshield probably was shot out the way it was. I don't know, the shit just looked too neat, man. His car just, that shit just looked too neat. I don't know, man, but this shit is interesting than a motherfucker. It's interesting as hell, and it's creepy on some real shit. Word up, yo. Lil Scott said, man, why get shot and turn around and drive back to where the steppers at? Yeah, I guess you right. You show that one. Shout out to my moderators and everybody that's up in the chat, man. I appreciate all my fire walkers, talkers, and stalkers, man. Make sure y'all stop on that like button. Come over here, get your fire flame, inferno badges. Okay? All right? And join the fire flame family. You dig? Because it's definitely heating up on this side over here. We got to see. That's what I was saying that I heard that. Listen, that's where he took his final breath. Right back there, allegedly in that cut. Okay, he probably could have took the back way. It's possible. There's a lot of shit going on with this, yo. I'm telling you, yo, this shit is wild. You can see the bullets hitting his hood and everything. pop, pop. Dude was tearing that shit up, yo. I honestly believe this is where the Crossfire also took place. But look at them shit, yo. And shit hitting off his hood and everything. Look at the sparks. Like some James Bond shit. Some 007, nigga. Word up. Royale. That 007 Royale shit. You heard? Alright? That fucking Jason Bourne. Fucking ultimatum shit. Word up. Some Jason Bourne. Okay? The Bourne identity on his ass, yo. For real. The Bourne ultimatum was to knock his ass down. And they came out that bitch like some Mission Impossible shit, bro. Telling you. Them shits hitting off his hood. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Look. Pow, pow, pow. Look. They hitting off his hood and everything. Damn. Damn. They blew that nigga shit down like a candle on his birthday. Literally. Blew his shit out like a candle, yo. Alright? Now he literally a wax dummy. Blew his candles right on out. No cake, no icing, no Duncan Hines, Betty Crocker. Alright? They blew your candles out, bro. And look, let me tell y'all why the ops and shit and a lot of people is kind of aggravated about this situation. Let me explain to y'all why people are aggravated. Like ops and shit like that. Right? And the people that used to hang around them and shit like that. You see, they thought by him getting knocked down that it'd be the end of that. Oh, he got knocked down. All right, it's over. It'll last for maybe a day or two, and rumor this and rumor that. It'll be over. No more Julio Foolio. No more to talk about. No more to think about. Out of sight, out of mind type shit. Okay, but it actually backfired and boomeranged and blew up in their face in a way. Okay, because you can't go on no social media sites without seeing something about this Julio Foolio shit. All right, you can't go nowhere without somebody talking about this Julio Foolio shit. All right, it's everywhere. Every time you scroll up, no matter what social media site you on, Facebook, IG, Reddit, okay, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, the Patreon, Parlor, all kinds of shit. You seeing this shit everywhere. All right. And a lot of people was like, damn, They won't stop talking about this nigga. They won't stop talking about this nigga. They won't stop talking about this nigga. All right. So yeah, a lot of people is aggravated about that shit. Is she alive and all that? Yeah, like, know what I mean? They tired of people talking about it. This is actually coming from the ATK camp itself. That I'm hearing that some of the people that's affiliated with ATK and their associates and clicked up clicks are actually, you know what I mean, not feeling this situation. And this is why we see the ops tweaking on social media with these wild ass posters too, telling everybody to stop dick riding Foolio, pause, telling his baby mama shut the fuck up, and all this and all that. He dead, blah blah this. Shut up, stop talking about him. You talking about him for clout, shit like that. So a lot of people don't like the fact that people are talking about the situation continuously. Word up. Yeah. Queso, baby mama. That's why he told her, shut your ass up. Shout out Mr. Ball up in here. Yeah, man. They slumped the old boy and knocked him down. What's up, Jazzel? The only thing big on him was his locks. He all bows. Yeah, he definitely all bows now and then. That's the shit he was saying about Corbin. Corbin, they found his bones. He was right. You know what I mean? All that crazy man shit. He was talking about Corbin that got kidnapped when he went for a job interview. All right. Then he started trolling him. He talked about he didn't get kidnapped because he wasn't a kid. He got abducted. He got abducted. So he was trolling him like, how the fuck a grown ass man get abducted? They ain't find the man's body for a couple years later. All right. He was trolling. Said, dude got found. His bones in the field somewhere, and the people that was cutting the field doing the landscaping ran over the dude bones and shit. Shit crazy, man. Did all that without crashing. Word. Yeah, his wheel was definitely messed up, and I seen a photo when actually before it actually got on that truck, it wasn't broke. So I don't know what happened in the meantime, in between time, during that time. No body shots, nah, head shots, I believe. They said they decapitated his ass, his head. Shit, the way it looked like. Know what I mean? But breaking news, man. Footage has been released. A lot more is going to come out about this. I don't believe it's over yet. It's a big rabbit hole. It's a huge rabbit hole. TMZ ain't even report on this shit. TMZ didn't confirm that shit as the shooter. And that's very strange too. Don't y'all think? TMZ did not. confirm any of this shit. Nothing at all. It confirmed nothing. I thought it was a one-way flight too, man, but it's possible he could have drove through that cut. I showed it already, Flex, 2 times. I believe you showed it already. Somebody said no blood. Yeah, man. That shit crazy. Yeah, I'm hearing somebody say he tried to jump behind the seats and shit. Word. Somebody said had the balloons in the trunk though. AJ. Word up. That's right, the back window blown out because they were chasing the car through the cut. Possible, press. Word up. That's some real nigga shit. Possible. Unless everybody in this video missed most of their shots and somebody caught him in the cut and then he tried to jump to the back seat and he got hit with one to the head. Hell yeah, it's possible. You don't see no blood in that car or the front seat, anything. Right, because we got a good close up on that. Somebody said even the score. I was hearing that. I covered that the other night. I was like, yo, I'm hearing that somebody put something in that man's drink. I said that on my other live, actually. You know what I mean? That was like one of my headlines on the thumbnail. That was one of my headline titles on the thumbnail and shit. And I explained to everybody, I'm like, yo, I'm hearing, because I was hearing this from multiple different sources, reliable ones. They said that they had put something in that man's drink. And he don't even drink either. So that's why I was like, he wouldn't even know if the drink was played with, if it was tainted or not. He wouldn't even know. If you got that, send it to my DM on Gmail or send it to my IG at Godfear TV. You'll see the 4 flame emojis of that bitch. This shit is wild. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all think they're going to make an actual arrest? Okay, because the only people that got their hands on this shit is us regular people. And with this being a high profile investigation, you would think, how is that? You dig though? 'Cause I ain't see shit come through yet from a like, okay, TMZ got it. Finally. TMZ late. They need to pay us some money, right, y'all? Hit the like button. TMZ need to pay us. Check it out. They need to pay us 2 hours ago. They was in here watching. All right? And that's a fact. We had our shit before TMZ. Look, we 3 hours and 14 minutes into our live, yo. All right? They 2 hours ago. That's a big win. That's a big win. That's a big win. It was here, right here first. All right? And a good, reliable source sent it to me. Just just like that. So if TMZ is running it, it can mean one or two things. When you're dealing with TMZ. All right? It could be the truth or it could be nothing but bullshit mixed with the truth. And the truth mixed with bullshit. Word up. Dead ass though. As we see, the car is blurred out. Can't see no shooter. All right? Yo, them niggas owe me, bro. Word is born. I'm gonna get my peoples on that shit. They owe me. Hell yeah, they watching. I said, Google said he dead, yeah. This shit crazy. Y'all gotta hit the backfire. I've been showing the video, man. We about to close out. I appreciate everybody up in here, though, man. That's we done release, okay, the footage first, and now it's going to skyrocket everywhere. All right, and that's cool too. All right, but let's hear their bullshit perspectives because we broke it down before they even got it. We broke it down, and TMZ had this, and we got it too. All right, and look how Kenny face is like smeared out, but we can make him out by the body language and what he had on and shit. But anyway, man, we up out of here, Fire Flame family, man. I appreciate everybody up in here. Make sure I hit the like button on the way out. Stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell. We want the latest from GFTV and the Fire Flame Nation. Also, if you ain't a subscriber yet, what you waiting on? Come over here and be a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker, man. Because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles, man. Everybody stay safe. Everybody stay blessed. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames, y'all. We out.
Fear the fire.